Hello and welcome to Smart. This is Jay Jagdishwar. In this video tutorial, we are going to read XML data by using jQuery Ajax from server. Now I will simply just launch in my text editor. In my case, it is Visual Studio Code. You can use any text editor of your choice. First, I will create a file. I will click on File, then New File. This will open a file. Then click on Ctrl S. This will launch in a dialog box. So name something like employee. So first we're gonna create XML. So search for XML and click on save. This will open an XML file. This will create an XML file. Now quickly I will create XML version 1.0 and encoding is equal to UTF-8. So I have XML declaration here. Now what I will do here is I will create corporate tag and I have to close in corporate tag for valid HTML, and inside corporate I'm gonna create one employee tag, and I must close this tag also. And inside employee I can have sub childs like name. So first name is Jay Jagdishwar and age, I'm gonna have age like 23. So I'll close this tag age, and I'm gonna have company. So company name is Smart Training Resources, and I will close this tag company. Okay, fine. I have this XML file here with the data inside called employee. Now what I will do here is I will copy the employee and I will paste in 2 times, so that will create another 2 childs of corporate. So I'm gonna have another employee called Vineet. So his age would be like 22 and he works for the same company. So another employee called Rohit, I will name it as Rohit, and his age would be like 21 and he works for the same company called Smart Training Resources. So I will quickly press on Ctrl S. This will save the file. So I have XML file here. So, and again I have to create one HTML file also. So click on Ctrl S. After file, new file. So name it as index and search for HTML here. .html extension and click on save. Now I have HTML file also. I will create some HTML content, like I can have HTML tag. Inside HTML I can have head. Inside head I will have title. I will title it as read XML data using jQuery. Ajax from server. So I can have body here, and inside body I will have a UL element which is an ordered list. So we are using jQuery here, right? So in order to include jQuery, what I will do here is I will launch in my browser. So will just copy this from jQuery.com. So this is actually a jQuery CDN. So copy this and include this in your file. So now you have jQuery in your file. So I'm gonna code in jQuery. So again I'm gonna have a script. So inside the script I'm gonna start jQuery. So inside the jQuery I'm gonna pass in document object as a parameter. When the moment document is ready, this has to execute. I'm gonna pass in here an anonymous function. So we're getting XML file by using Ajax, right? So I will use Ajax, and inside Ajax parameter, Ajax constructor, I'm going to pass in a JavaScript object. The syntax for Ajax in jQuery is this. So first we will have a type, the type of the Ajax. So the type is get, and I can have URL. First I will give URL as null. Later I will provide the link. Then I have data type. So the data type is XML. And then when the moment XML has fetched from the server, I'm going to call in a callback function called underscore parse XML. So I have created a function, a callback function. So what I will do here is I will create a callback function here. Copy this for any error mistakes. Okay. Inside function underscore parse XML, what I will do here is first I will remove the child elements. The child elements which are present inside the UL tag. For this, again I'm going to start jQuery $UL dot, we have a children's method dot remove. This will remove whichever the child elements present inside UL unordered list. So again what I will do here is in jQuery I'm going to pass in this XML object, and here as well. So I have XML object. What I will do here is I will find the element called employee first. I will find the element called employee by using find method, and then I will loop in through all this data, name, age and company. So employee dot each. So each method is basically iterates into each of the element. and inside each also we have another anonymous function. So what I will do here is first I will create a variable info, and then I will get the data from XML. First I will create list here, then I will append to unordered list. Li name, first I am getting name, and then I will concatenate with name. So how I can do that? I can do that by dollar this. This means current instance. This dot find. I will find name, and then we'll convert it to text. Okay, now I have name. Again I need to get age also. For age, first what I will do here is I will close a li tag here. Age, I have age also. As the same way I have to get in company also. So I have this company also now. So this will get all the data from XML and the store in a variable called info. Now what I will do here is I will append this variable to the unordered list by using jQuery selectors. UL, we have a method to append. So to append anything we have method called append here in jQuery. Simply I'm going to pass in info here. So this will append any string to HTML. So this is basically a dynamically generated HTML, and this dynamically generated HTML, statistically typed HTML is appended to unordered list. So we have this HTML file ready. Now what I must do here is I have to fetch this file from server, right? So to fetch file from server, click on Windows R. This will launch and run. So quickly type in inet manager, inet mgr. So when the moment you type in inet manager and click on OK, that will launch in IIS manager, which means IIS server. In case if you don't find IIS server in your system, you have to enable IIS server in the Windows. In Windows, IIS server gets by default, but it is disabled. To enable IIS server, just go to control panel and hover your mouse to programs and click over there. Now click on programs and then turn Windows features or on off. Now this will launch in a dialog box where you can have all Windows features. You can enable, either you can disable from here. So yeah, I have enabled internet information services, right? You can if in your case it is unchecked, so check this and click on OK. So this will enable your IIS in your system, in your computer. Now just open your browser. Now click on new tab. Now type http //localhost. Now if you are able to see this, which means you have internet information services running in your computer. Congratulations. Now what I will do here is I will open my internet information services. So I will create a website here. Okay, I have these sites. Inside the default websites sites, I will create a website by clicking on add website. I will name in read XML data. So I have to give a physical path here. In my case, I have provided files in a path called XML files, which is present in JDoc, then workspace, then XML file. Here I have all the files, XML and HTML file in this location. Now click on connect as. If you can see application user pass-through authentication checked, then click on OK, and again click on text settings. If you are able to see your authorization pass-through authentication is read XML data and application pool identity is checked, then click on close. Now by default IIS give you a port number 80, but you can give any port number. I will give it as 8081 now, and I will click on OK. Now I have this website, but in order to run this website I need to have a application pool also. So to have an application pool, click on add application. This will launch in a dialog box where you can add application pool to your website. Here you can name read XML, just like that, read XML. Now again you have to provide path. So this is the path. You can simply copy this and you paste in here, or you can just click on this button and navigate to the folder where you have created XML and HTML file. In my case I have the files in XML files folder. Now click on OK. Now again click on OK. So I have this application pool also. Now what I have to do here is just click on the default document, okay, and the HTML with the page which I have created and named it as index.html. By default IIS server will not recognize this file. So in order to directly open this file when the moment you run the website, you need to move this file up, okay. If you don't do this, this will open up an error message. Now we have this default index.html on the top as default. Now refresh and again see whether it has came up or down. Okay, it is up. Good, nice, we have done clear so far. So what I will do here is first I will click on browse here. So this will launch in the website, but as you can see here, you don't find any data. Is because we haven't provided URL here, right? So what I must do here is I need to give URL. So as we are fetching your XML file from server, right? So I will fetch file from server by using this link. So http://localhost/read XML/ and then I have this employee.xml. Notice that IIS has created one configuration file. So I have this employee.xml. Now we have done perfectly so far. Now click on save. Again, open up your browser. Just go ahead and type in read. Otherwise you can just close this and open your web browser, IIS. Now click on read XML, right click on read XML and navigate your mouse to manage applications and click on browse. So here it is. I have got this XML from the server. See, I've got this XML from the server. This is running on port 8081 and the application pool is read XML. So yeah, this is how we can get the XML file from the server by using jQuery Ajax. Thank you.